I literally like haven't done this move in here. Alright. So this one's gonna start the same. You'll notice that every time I start on top, I'm always going spiral ride right in here. And I know some of you have been keeping your toe on the mat, which is fine, but in order to emphasize how much weight I want on their shoulders, practice lifting the toe up, and you really shouldn't have much of a difference. You should already have a lot of weight on them. If you lift the toe up, and you found that you're falling down, you have way too much weight.
That's a great point.
My toe is here just to balance me, but my weight's on his shoulders. Now from here, it's going to be kind of the same thing, but instead of a claw, I'm doing a half. I'm still dropping my shoulder, and I'm halving in. And notice when I do my half, I get it in here, but I drive it forward. I'm not going sideways and coming off to the side like this. I'm not just trying to come this way. I'm just trying to drive his head down into the mat. And the same thing, wrist, boot, come over. Now from here, you're gonna practice. Notice how my fist, it goes from a half to a fist, and I just straighten my arm. And it's just like a crowbar instead of like petting his head with my palm. I'm crowbar, nice and tight. Now from here, you're gonna start collecting your points. And now this is the part that is a lot different than the other move. Is here, I got the wrist, I keep the wrist is my friend. Half is my friend. He's gonna be fighting, and he's gonna be turning like this. I got a lot of weight off my leg. I'm gonna slip my leg out from underneath him. Did you guys see it disappear? Yeah. Because you don't see it anymore. It disappeared. And I'm just gonna come out the other side. And I'm gonna keep this boot on his leg. It's important, that's my friend. And now I'm gonna hip over, hips on top. I turn to my forehead. I'm here, forehead, hips up. My hips are just right on top of him. I got toe, forehead. I'm in a tripod. Now from here, you can let go of the wrist, but once you let go of the wrist, you're gonna have to act fast, and you're gonna let go, and you're gonna shimmy your hips down. And you're gonna try and get my half nice and deep. See how it went from crowbar to where I'm almost grabbing his chin. And I'm gonna lift up on it. I'm just gonna try and pin him from here.
We call that framing out here, Joey.
Framing out.
Framing out.
So, same setup. 1, 2, 3. Right in. Tight. Drop shoulder. Half. Head to the ground. Wrist if you can. Drive to the wrist if you have to. Over. Collect your points. Let him start fighting. As soon as he starts fighting, I'm going to try and tripod up. And it might take a while. You're going to have to sink this half deeper and deeper. And now, like, you could frame it up now. And then come on top and just grapevine.
Nice.
And then there's not as much as the shimmying of the hips. Let me show you again, because it's the whole time, I'm staying tight. He's always straddled right on my hips. I'm not giving the space for him to create momentum and get away. Always tight. Where he goes, I go. But he's only going where I allow him to go. Right? Great. Here, knee close. Spiral ride. 1, 2, 3. Half. Up. Backpack on him. I'm tight. Wrist. Boot. Over. We've got a half that turns into a crowbar. I'm going to let him fight. I'm going to disappear my leg out from underneath. And I'm going to tripod up. And from here, it's important when you tripod up that my hips go on top of his. That's what's holding him down. Notice, I'm always tight. And then frame up your half. Grab his chin if you have to. And then just slowly let go of the wrist. Slide on top of him. Or tee up on the side here. Or frame up. I don't know if this is the frame up.
Yep.
Okay. I'm calling frame up as going around and grabbing his chin. Don't know what frame up is. Okay. I'm sorry. Just framing up, teeing up.
Frame out. It's just that getting that elbow, that sunk elbow deep and
Frame out.
grabbing the chin. Yeah.
Frame out. Okay, so you can frame out on the half when you tripod up on your forehead. Okay? Keep the crowbar, tripod, then get the half, framing out. You guys want to give it a try? Yes. 1, 2, 3.